It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Bengals of Houston taking on the Baltimore Ravens. In the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 60 minutes.
On second down, here's Burrow. That's caught downfield by Pickens. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11, 11, 11. 11 Mighty, 11 Mike, 11 Thomas. 11, 11.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
12.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
11 Thomas. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. Well, that's good for a first down. He's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
12, 12, 12.
Hands it off out of the gun. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
11 Mighty, 11 Mighty.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down forces the pickup, and the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal.
11, 11, 11, 11.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. From a yard out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Ready? Right, 97. Set.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Kenneth Walker, 83 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here.
Cycles.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now the Bengals, they're going to line up for the 2-point try.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Down the left sideline. Touchdown! George Pickens, 79 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the points coming fast and furious in this opening quarter. Whoa.
Yeah, both defenses, they're looking pretty exploited right now with the way these offenses are attacking. They are a step behind, back on their heels, whatever cliche you want to use. Right now, they're trying to figure out how to slow them down, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 22, here's second and 8.
Black Ultra.
From the shotgun, it's Young. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Young on third down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
Here's Ethan Evans now.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's taken it around the 40. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And that's out quickly to Chase.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow will throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Chop, 17. You, yellow. 6, mega. Ready.
Following the interception, Young. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line.
Trouble, 38.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Rail, yellow. Black shot. Cut.
Now Young. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On the set.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Young, he's going to change it up. Young quickly to the flat.
Yeah, this won't be enough. Stop the yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Blue strike. Red cycle. Ready.
4th down, Young. Eluding the pressure right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
They'll throw again. Young. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Slide through. Blaster, 6. Blue, go. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Ready. Claws red. Grill green. Needle blue. Cut.
From the red zone now, Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense. shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Green jack. White.
Give to Walker on the read option. Skirts by at the 15. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Young to throw it.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
12. 11. 11. Shot.
Burrow from his own end zone.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up, and then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
On 1, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
12.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
11, MT, Kate. 11.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
On second down, Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Again, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Now here's Trenton Gill now.
And taken right at the 35. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going.
Red, yellow. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's incomplete.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Ready.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Black shot. Blue strike. Red cycle. Smash red. Check.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Like blue. Blaster, 6. Cut.
Young now. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump, it's a tough skill to teach. And this is well done here to get open and pick up the 1st down.
Black open. Ready.
Again, it's Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
12. 11. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
11
And Burrow going to change the play.
11. 11, Thomas. 11, 11. Shot.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. There he goes offside. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
11, 11. 11, MT, take. 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Shot.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And going right back to Walker. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Right. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
This is fielded at the 27. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Baltimore offense
12,
at the line,
12,
set to get
11
going.
11 MT. 11 Thomas. 12. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
11. Stop.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he's wrangled down right at the 45, but they're into enemy territory.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow changing things up here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
11, 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow on 3rd down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11
And
MT,
now an
11
audible
MT.
here into
11
something
Thomas.
else.
12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Gun. 11 MT, tech. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Now Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Here we go. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11.
Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He's got this to Pickens. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
11, 11, 11.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
McPherson on for the point after.
And that makes it a 9-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A second down throw for Young.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here is Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Young going to move him around.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Watford, 6.
Young. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Trail green. Edo blue. Black ultra. Green jack. Hut, hut.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And we'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Ready?
Young now from the 50. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Shot, 17.
On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
6, Mega. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Mega.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Red, yellow. Black shot. Set.
Young working out of the gun. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Watch out now, 50 blue strikers.
Young on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
Fight, 60.
Now Young. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
22 needle. Red, cycle. Ready.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
On one, ready?
Now a 2nd and 10.
11,
Now
MT,
Burrow
tight.
changing the
11,
look.
MT, tight. Stop.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
Right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
12. Stop.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Here we go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
11,
And now they'll shift things around.
11, MT. 11, MT. Stop.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
On one, ready?
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. So with that knee, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl. But they have to win next week after winning this one.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Let's get set. Stop.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?